My dearest Martha, today is a wonderful day. Today is the day that we will finally remove a mountain. The men are tired, but the beacons, they spur them on. Their lights give them haste. Martha, I wish to see you, I long to see you. The days are hard, the days are cold, and I can't quite bring myself to spoon with the other men in the party any longer. Oh, oh, this is awkward. This is awkward. I was just enjoying some Wednesday reading, taking a night to myself, and here you guys are. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. All right. Hello, Mammon. Hello. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Yo, there's a lot of you here already, and that really concerns me. I just did that for all of you guys to see. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Luke. Hello, Mammon. Wesley. Ah. No, I should have taken the hint. Luke, no, I actually wound up not. You see, Mailman over on Twitch and Doodle, they twisted my arm into Apex. So twisting my arm was get on, pretty much. So that's what it was. So, but everybody needs an off day. I was sorry. I'm just getting up my other chats right now. I know YouTube does not like to pop up on Streamlabs, so I always like to just pop those guys out. So that way I can see them and say hi. It looks like we might already have somebody over on the portrait side. So, oh, hey, it's Ryder. Hello, Ryder. Hello, Ryder. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hello, Abby. Hello. How's the castle coming along? Well, we haven't started the castle yet. But the tower came out amazing. So, we move this over here. No, this honestly might be the best layout for this. Oh, no, it's doing that thing. You know when you get too close to your Windows top and it just it doesn't like you? Yeah. Yeah. It was doing that thing. So, the tower came out looking fantastic, Abby. So, right now, I would say it's complete. Yo, 600 likes. Let's go. 700. I would say it's complete. We still kind of want to do something in the middle here, but we might not. So we got all the rooms complete. They're all armored up. This chandelier actually came out looking great. So we still got at least Steve here. So you know, Mailman, I really feel like I need to mod you. Yeah, so I gotta apparently pull up my Twitch one too. We already got a weirdo over there. Hey, I dropped you a follow. Really? My alerts didn't go off. Yeah. There's diamond and iron on both of them. And then for our dungeon area, we actually have this walk down like this. So, and I need to get Enderman griefing turned off. Yeah. But yo, what's up, gamer? How's it going? How's it going? It's going good for me. But yeah, it came out looking great. We got swords up, bows for everything, and yeah, like I said, we got little shoot down holes right there. So, but we're gonna keep it really, really chill today. So, hello, Mental Raccoon. It's going good. Jeremy, hello, Dustin. Call you Everett. All right, I will do that, gamer. I mean Everett. But my bad. Pants and boots still missing. Yes, Abby. Yes, Abby. It will stay that way. Yes, it is mining day. You see, the goal is to obliterate the mountain. No, but seriously, this mountain, I'm going to kind of hold off until we get to this area on doing any more, because I do want to know how much I don't need to mine. Like, the less I need to mine, the better. Because like I said, we do want to have that overhanging enclave of sorts, so. Yeah. All right, Everett. But yeah. So we're going to be taking out this mountain right here, because this actually does need to go. And this is actually going to be the more challenging one. Because, as I might have mentioned in the past, the wall's extending all the way past here. Like, the wall's extending to right in this area. Well, you can't really have a mountain right next to a wall. Those two things do not mix. Like, either you got the common folk jumping from the mountain onto the wall, or you got the bad guys jumping from the mountain onto the wall. Either way, it's a bad plan. So, yeah, we got to take this guy out too. Which, I know, everybody's favorite, mining. Oh. Yes. Hello, everybody. How you doing, Ryder? Yeah. Today's been good. We had a lot of fun today. I got to hang out with a robotics group. Okay, so this was fun. We got to hang out today with a robotics group from about the middle of my state. Building wheelchair parts today. So they came up to volunteer. I don't know if they didn't have school or what, but they weren't in school because of the holiday of Thanksgiving. And goodness me, they are in droves. So they came and they helped us build wheelchairs. What was really awesome is they knew some people already, so got to say hi to them. We also had a Thanksgiving potluck, which was amazing. I had way too many desserts. So that's always fun when you have too many desserts. So the cupcake was absolutely to die for. And then I made brownies, so of course you gotta sample your own product. Like, if it's bad, you want to know by first-hand experience. I was following my mother's recipe. Hint, it was not bad. It was very good, in fact. Very, very rich. I might have used a little too much sugar, but that's not the worst thing in the world. That's not the worst thing in the world. No. But also, I don't know. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, but it's going to definitely be later in the day or later in the night. I'm gonna be hanging out with family from about noon until whenever we leave party. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And that'll be fun. So we will probably be live again tomorrow, but it's gonna be like not even joking when I say 10 o'clock. So are you having fun jumping onto bed? Da, 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 da. Also, I'm sorry, that thing just poking out through the fog. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, Luke. Yeah, I love my family, don't get me wrong. Love them to death. %90 of a day with them sometimes can be hot. Especially since it's like it's the whole family. Like not just like brothers and sisters, but the whole family, you know? Yo, Everett, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But watch some football. Turkey probably pass out in a recliner for 2 hours, so it'll be hard, but I'll get through. Plus, I will probably have the coolest story. So there's a lot of family. My team, unfortunately, is the Vikings. So yeah, I've muted at this point 3/4 of Vikings Twitter. So, but yeah, they also don't play tomorrow, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna go also. Yeah. He might be worse off than me, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? At least my team kind of knows what they're doing. Oh my gosh, 4K likes. Dude, we are 13 minutes into the stream. Somebody needs to give their thumb a rest. Also, low-key impressed by the stamina. But what we're going to do is we're going to go right like that. I don't believe you. It was still going up while you were typing. Yeah. I'll say I followed the Dolphins while Andrew Finginkle was on it. After he was off of it, I stopped following the Dolphins. Why do I feel like I'm doing something wrong here? Because I'm starting in the next row, that's why. Da, 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 da. Yeah. So we're gonna keep it light tonight. We're gonna also just focus on laughing a little bit. So I know, so since 35% of you, 95% of you guys were here for the opening. What's up, Ryder? You're on another one now. We are actually going to be... I don't know why I just got really, really paranoid that my mic wasn't picking up on Streamlabs side, but it is. So we're good. Give you a little taste of what's going to be coming on the YouTube. It's not going to be exactly what I did there. It'll actually just be storytelling of what we do in the video. So, yo, AZ Moik, thank you so much for the like. But yeah, that's what the YouTube videos are going to be like. They're going to be, I'm taking inspiration from the pirate in SpongeBob SquarePants. So, what's up, Manuel? How you doing? How you doing? So, I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a different way. Kaden, you need a... Let me go over here. So you need to get this stuff, which you get by finding ancient debris in the nether. And then you'll need to have... Where might it be? Where might it be? So what you'll do is you'll do... Yeah, I try to be Sophia. So you'll need 4 of those scrap and then 4 gold ingots to make one of those. Then you'll need... What table is it? What table is it? This one, the smithing table. The smithing table right here. This is your key. So you'll take your diamond armor, put it in the one slot. You'll take the smithing or the ingot, and you'll put it in the other slot, and it'll poop out one of these awesome guys. So that's how you do it. How you doing, Carlos? How you doing? Yeah, what we're doing right now is we're just getting rid of a hill. So, got 100 of those. Yo, Kanan, thank you so much for the follow, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. But yeah. Yeah. It's the smithing table. That's the key. That's the key. That actually has a use. So, outside of just getting a toolsmith, so. Is it a armorer? No, it's not. No, I don't know. I don't know what the villager trader is. The only way I know it is because my villagers already have that table in front of them because a smarter version of me did it. So. I'm old now. I'm an old 29-year-old. I will say, I do think I'll have, like, the coolest Thanksgiving story, so... I don't know of any of my relatives that went to Costa Rica this past year, so... That'll be fun. And I haven't seen a lot of them since then, so... I've seen some, but not a lot of them. So that'll be fun. I also wish... no. So a smithing template is only to put, like, you see that Coast Armor trim on there? That is just, that's a cosmetic thing, so you don't need a template for it. It should automatically do it. And if it does require a template, well then that's new knowledge, and I don't know it. So... But the smithing template lets you add like the Coast Armor trim. So yeah. Oh my gosh, 5,800 likes. Let's go. And yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna get to work on our XP grinder here. So you know, it's really gonna be fun. Eventually wrangling up all of the villagers to put them into a giant trading hall. That's gonna be fun. That's going to be funny. You thought I was letting them free range for no reason at all. I'm doing that to boost the amount of villagers that I already have grown. I only want the smartest ones that avoid the zombies, so I'm letting them call each other out. All right, this is getting way too weird. I'm not. That was all jokes. That was all jokes. And this is when OSHA shows up. Oh, Caleb, how you doing? How you doing? This is the moment where the OSHA shows up and we suddenly go, oh, we're not compliant. Caleb, we are actually destroying right now. We're removing a mountain. So that way we can work on increasing our layout for our city. I'm building a city that from a book that I wrote, Finrad. So we're actually making the city that's in that book. So it is it's a medium-sized city. But for Minecraft, it's going to be big. So, yeah, I wrote Bosca Finrad. Like, a neat little Easter egg that I forgot that I put in. So we have a bookstore here, right? All right, guys. So you notice how it's bestseller, newest release, hidden gem. Okay, so the bestseller is the title of my book. There's nothing written in the book. I just titled it, signed it, hung it up, and then it made it all glowy. And then there's this new release and this hidden gem. And those are actually two future titles, or potential future titles, that we're not going to get into. Oh my gosh, you dick. You don't let the kids sleep. Sorry, that was out of character. There are times where the inner voices just take over. And they don't catch the filter. See an opportunity. It's a fantasy adventure that's D&D based, so Boss, the main character, is actually the only half-orc in a town of humans, or a city of humans. So the time and place of when this all takes place, there's not inter-race mixing, really. So there's no like half orcs living amongst humans. There's no dwarves and elves getting along. Like it's everybody's very much so. I'm over here, you're over there. Leave me alone. So for a boss to be a half orc and an orphan in the city, he naturally is looked down upon. Sure, Sophia. Sure. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I loved Lord of the Rings, never really got into The Hobbit. So at that point CGI got too crazy. Gosh, 7,200 likes. Like, don't get me wrong. Love the Lord of the Rings. As weird as this sound, I don't read. I don't. I need to get into audiobooks more because like I notice like I don't want to listen to necessarily like music while I work. I want to listen to like somebody talking. Oh. Weirdly enough, still don't know who that is. I know Legolas. I know Legolas. I know Legolas. Was he in Rings of Power? Legolas is dead. Impossibly, I know who he is. In season, he rode an elk. Season 2 or season 1? Potentially. I potentially know who you're talking about then. Okay. It would just take a refresher, so. I'm not gonna lie, season 1 of Rings of Power, as somebody who knew nothing, I actually kind of liked. So, but it's just, it took too long for season 2, and I just kind of, I kind of stopped watching Amazon shows. I'm also kind of to the point where I'm no longer really watching any show, so. I'm up to date on My Hero, though. That one nearly made me cry at 7:30 in the morning yesterday, so. How awkward it would be to go to work and be like, oh, I was just at home crying about an anime to a bunch of old retirees. Yeah. Yes. Yes, good show. There's a lot of bad actors in the fandom. Yes. That is 100% true. Oh my. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I love it when we're only mining stone. The sound of it is so satisfying. Oh my god, it was so terrible yesterday. So we were in ranked. And I don't remember if we got shot at or what. But I suddenly like almost like I think I got shot at. But like I instinctually reached for my or to do this to like go to F5 and go to third person. I instinctually almost did that. The only issue is so the reason I'm able to do this so easily and so freely is it's right on my mouse. So it's tied to the exact same button as my Q. Like my technical equipment in Apex. So I nearly wasted my Q just to do like a third person, like, can you believe they just shot at us? Like, who do they think they are? Like, would have made 100% sense in the context if I had gone third person, but I wasn't going third person. Apex doesn't have third person like that. I genuinely, I think I might have thrown that fight because of that. Like my brain just like thought of that, and I went, "Oh my gosh, it's cooked. We're over. It's over. It's over." Do I ever play ranked? I almost exclusively play ranked. Me and my friends will do that most of the time just because it's. I'm at a point where playing pubs is only masters and preds like in my lobby. Like that's literally the entire lobby. You know those things where like you see people like posting and being like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe look at where my matchmaking line is on the scale." Yeah, and they're like their line is nearly touching the edge. Yeah, if I solo queue, my line is touching the edge. So I don't play pubs. We'll play wild card like me and my friends, but like I'm at the point I'm not touching that game unless if I have people to play with. Unless if I'm playing with friends. Luke. I'm actually mentally doing fingers in my head. The right edge, which is hilarious because I'm right-handed and I'm using my right hand to use my mouse. So it's the right edge. There's only masters and preds. It's terrible. So instead we go bully plat until we can't bully plat anymore. So. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of wildcard too. And that's where I said we would like triple stack caustic. So we'd always like triple stack one legend, and it really is just a whole lot of fun doing that. There's nothing like one team like trying to run away and they just get fuse ulted 3 times. They run out of one fuse ult to run into another one. Also, I don't know if you know this, Valkyrie Q, massively overpowered. Massively overpowered. It is wild. Oh, like how hard it will stun people. You with your get out of jail free card. Yeah, it is. Getting hit by it is absolutely wild. So, 8,600 likes. Let's go. But yeah. I have 100% sold fights on skydives because I was like, oh, I can hit them with my missiles. But I've also won us games because I've done that, so. And it was all in the same night. Yeah. Mars Antonio, I am mining to get rid of a mountain. We are going to be relocating a city square to this area, so we need to get rid of the mountain. I'm not necessarily mining for anything, just I don't like the way that TNT blows up everything, so. Unless it's Minecraft, so every other stream you're legally required to just mine. If you look in the terms of service, like, that's quite literally, if you stream this game, one stream you get to craft and build, the other stream you must mine. So, yeah. It really is. Plus, I've never fully figured out how to do it duper, and I'm just lazy enough not to learn how to. But funny enough, we will be making an XP grinder and a witch farm, which are objectively harder than a TNT duper. I also saw Impulse and Tango built a shulker farm. And I was watching Impulse's video today and went, that'd be kind of fun. Kind of be nice to have a shulker farm. Because you know me, I love my shulkers. We have an entire storage system dedicated to just getting me my shulkers back. So. Alright. No, I got mending. Is it about to say something? No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Luke. I will make sure it doesn't. So, I'm paying more attention to that this time, so you don't need to worry about it. No, I got mending. I have two separate pickaxes. And I think I've also lost a couple of... There's been some unfortunate accidents, so... This is... You might be thinking... Bedrock, possibly. But also, I have renamed all my tools. So, their name just pops up, and I will actually know what they are based off of their name. So item duper is pretty obvious. It's fortune teller. I don't know why we named it Shaniqua. I just felt like naming my shovel Shaniqua, and it has Silk Touch on it. And then Jimmy Woo 2.0. If you remember WandaVision, he shows up doing magic, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, it was so smooth!" So we made it the Silk Touch pickaxe. So I also have a hoe whose name is Leroy Jenkins. So yeah, this is Java, so there is a Bedrock version that does have a little, like, they have a lot of differences. They're essentially the same game, it's just some of the mechanics work differently. There's certain farms you can do in Bedrock that you can't do in Java, and certain farms you can do in Java, but not Bedrock. Or is it, there's more quality of life things in Bedrock, but more farms in Java. I don't know. Whatever it is, when I started playing Bedrock, I was like, nope, need to go back to Java. Yeah, yeah, we got Bob the Bow. Useful because he doesn't have Silk Touch. Turns out Silk Touch on an axe sucks. And then King of Rees, that's actually based off of one of my early followers on Twitch. So yeah. Yeah. We like the color orange here. We like the color orange here. Luke, I think part of the issue is so Java's just been around longer, and a lot of the YouTubers are on Java. At least from what I watch. It might be different for you. So like they have all this time to like learn different things in Java. So in Minecraft, I think they are. So maybe that's what we need. We need a big YouTuber on Bedrock. Oh, 10K likes. Let's go. Oh, I got it. See it. Antonio, my bad. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like that. What is the treasure box? Has anybody ever seen a treasure box? What does that do? What's up, Primiple? How you doing? Pramit with a name like that, yes. Santonio, I am streaming on multiple platforms right now, so TikTok just introduced a thing, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So, yes, Pram, I remember you. So, yeah. How you doing? Oh yeah. And we're just kind of clearing this all out. Yeah. Yeah. Fine's better than bad, so we consider that a win. Pergament, it's not my fault. That's what TikTok thinks you like. I mean, San Antonio wants you guys to know that they say hi. The Twitch chat says hi. So, Pergament, you missed out on the cool stuff. We built a tower. We built a tower. It's so big. Yeah, it is. It is actually really, really dope. I really like how it came out. Luke over on TikTok says hi back, San Antonio. Antonio. Mars Antonio. Mars Antonio. Got it. So, yeah, it's really dope. We'll actually be duplicating that quite a bit all around here, so. I have broken my legs. That's what she said. That will go to here. I don't know. There's a part of me that really likes these mining streams just because I get to chat pretty much the whole time, and it's really, really nice. It's really low stress. So. We also stopped working. Yeah. Cram it. This is actually a different hill. The other hill is that one over there. So it is a different hill. But yeah, we'll be building a lot of stuff here soon. So I got to do a mob spawner here in the next couple of days. So we'll be doing that. So have a good one. Have a good one, Primate. You know, I had these Skull Candy headphones that I absolutely loved. Absolutely loved the sound on them. I like louder headphones, and Skull Candy does louder and bassier. Absolutely loved them. But I had to throw them out because so they would charge, but they needed to be in a very exact spot on their case. And if you touched the case or moved the case, they wouldn't charge. And then they would auto connect to my phone, and I would like get into my truck after work, and my truck would start up and my headphones would be off. They'd be in the case charging. My music or podcast or whatever would auto connect to my truck. I'd be like, awesome. I get to listen to that on the 2-block ride home. And then I'd put it in reverse and it just shut off. And I like, oh, I quite literally got so fed up with it that I threw the headphones out one night and just drove to the store solely to buy new headphones. Yeah, dude, yeah, like, I love Skull Candy to death. Love Skull Candy to death. I couldn't buy another pair from them. Like they couldn't pay me to buy another pair. Like I would love to. Andy, you want a world tour? You want a world tour? You'll need to realize this is an old build. So, this is actually just our current area. This is Finrad. So, we're working kind of on the bigger projects on stages, so the wall's not complete. Got our storage system in there, a bunch of different builds, Some of them are useful, some of them are for show. So resin farm, gunpowder farm. But if we go through here, we'll do 13k legs. Oh my gosh. So we have a bartering station right here. And then up here is actually our gold farm. It's an older generation that doesn't generate XP anymore, so which is unfortunate, but and then this is the fun bit. So this is the interior of our mob farm. It also has a storage system set up because this was going to be our main base at one point. So that is a full-size mob farm up in the air. And it's completely within the building. Yeah. It's unfinished because it's just massive. So getting supplies for it is few and far between. And I love working on Finrad, so. Over on this side, though, we have a redstone circuit that I worked on to destroy dispensers or destroy shulkers, which is actually used in the storage system. And then this is from 5 years ago. This is an exact replica of the first little base that I had. So, got everything here. It's just a nice little lean-to. And then over there we have a bookshop. Over here we have a shop called the Ned Store for some reason. And in here at one point in time when we had more people on the server, you can come in here and just buy a bunch of items. No elytras in there anymore. I'd have kits in there. Do I have anything actually in here? So warp stem. So yeah. But that's not the impressive part. So right here is the Tower of Winds, which is an actual thing if you look it up. This houses our iron farm. Somebody duped these blocks, so they sit here as a reminder not to ever do it again. So, but yeah, you can see our iron farm up there. I've AFK'd in this area quite a bit recently, so it's pretty full right now. And this was our starting base, so you can see I got my cats over there. Rocket 2.0, and then Snowball. So, Snowball 2.0 because somebody claimed Snowball on accident. And then the thing I was kind of avoiding. So that's the scale of the mob farm. And you're going to notice something here. I'm going to try to keep it center view in case if anybody, well, for the vertical platform ones. You notice how it came into focus? This is the Temple of Artemis. This is based off of the Temple of Artemis. And every single pillar has 12 stacks in it. And each stack is 62 blocks high. So you can actually see there's a red brick up there, tiles, and it actually gradients down into blackstone. And there's gold lines in there with concrete in there. So it's actually really dope. I really love how this build turned out. And you can see we got torches all lit up. So that way nothing spawns up here because none of this is slabbed. So, but this isn't my favorite build. Partially because it's not finished. This is actually my favorite build. So when they introduced bees and made them useful, there were a lot of people that made itty bitty bee farms that were half the size of this, but would have about 3 to 4 times the amount of bees in it. And they'd give the bees just a flower and one square or one thing, you know? So I said, I don't want that. I don't want that. I won't give him a sanctuary. So we have the same thing, except the bees can fly around in here if they so choose. And everything collects underneath. So, right, like so. And then we can actually come up here and observe the bees if they were out. Oh, there was one. Did you see it? Did you see the bee? So, yeah. And then, so this isn't me. This was one of my mods. He started building a city in the sky. That's another mod. Another VIP did that one. Same mod that did the sky base did that, and the dragon. And then from that building, which was supposed to be an amphitheater, but I didn't ever figure out how to do an amphitheater. That's over there. That's actually a wool farm. And then this is our villager trading hall, which I'll go into because I need to sleep. I saw the bee. Yep. I gotta get the Skiz data pack. Mimic the Globe Theater. That might be hard. But yeah, so we have every single color of sheep in here. Pretty simple how to do a wool farm, so. I need to put more shears in there for them. But then, yeah, so this is like a Roman court building. That's what we modeled it off of. And then this is our sugarcane farm, because if you haven't noticed, we use a lot of rockets. And this is based off of a bathhouse. So if we come down here, we actually have another pool. And then this little bridge. Every man fantasizes about the Roman Empire. What do you mean but they aren't in alphabetical order? Are you talking about the villagers in the trading hall? No. Ryder, hi. Oh, the sheep. No. I might be autistic, but I ain't that autistic. What do you mean you were unable to verify? It was me that did it. But yeah, then we got a horse barn here. 50k legs, let's go. And I got the horse barn, the actual barn, this silo which needs a topper. And then I am a Roman citizen. Yeah. And then we got kind of just a hay building, so. And then yeah, the hay field. It's really quite a bit, but not a lot at the same time. Yeah, and then this is from a charity stream that we did, or charity month that we did for Nami. So there's other stuff too. There's other things that other people have done. So, but that's the most of what I did. So, ooh, actually, since I'm already probably gonna pull this and put it all into either a very long TikTok or a little video, we're gonna fly over this way. Yeah, Mars Antonio, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I like Caligula. What? So where I am flying right now, if I got it correct, is I am actually flying towards. Yo, Wolf, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, seashells. He fought the sea and took sea. Muy de nada. Oh yeah, I can speak a little bit of Spanish, but not a lot. Oh my gosh. That is low-key incredible. He fought the sea and took seashells. Oh my gosh. Wolf, that's what we strive for every day. See if I can actually find it. Oh, that was the perfect time to turn. So. This is actually going to be a city. Like an actual like city, you can tell by the road. It was going to be very city inspired. And this is how mentally broken I was at the time. The only things in the city are a half-finished gas station and then 2 pieces of modern art. First who ate at the dinner table was able. Oh my gosh. So. Yeah, he sounds interesting. He definitely get hit by it, but got nicked. He sounds very interesting. But yeah, like look at this floor. Look at this floor. Who let me think this was a good idea? Who let me think this was a good idea? Anyways. Yeah. Am I gonna take the shulkers back with me? No. I don't have space for it. Am I gonna mark this? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh my gosh. Are you back, Everett? Are you back, Everett? Are you there? Yeah, it's sometimes you gotta look back on the things that you were doing. What happened to music? Music's still there. Can you not hear the music loop? Oh no. Yeah, so that's one thing that's one build. Mars Antonio not on the Twitch side. So since I'm so the way it works is I use the TikTok app for TikTok and then I use the Streamlabs for Twitch and YouTube. But if I have music playing on YouTube for too long, they'll actually turn off my live. So instead of running the risk of just having my live disappear on YouTube, I decided to stop playing music. In the words of the internet, he declared the shell spoils a word. That dude is literally insane. Let me pull up Spotify here and can you hear it now, Luke? You know, I really should have emptied out my inventory. Whoops. You know, this dude quite literally sounds like a guy that's just going to war with, like, the sea, just so he doesn't go to war with somebody else. Like, tell me, how many people do you think he actually lost going to war with the sea? You know what? Based on everything else you told me, I really don't want to know because I really fear he thought storms was the enemy. And I don't know if I want confirmation on that. Did he think that weather storms were Neptune sending armies to attack him? So he sent a whole bunch of men out to sea in the middle of a storm to shoot ballistas off of ships. I hate that I literally just guessed that. I literally just guessed that. Well, how do you go to war with the sea? Well, you probably think that the storms are enemy armies. No, idiot. It's weather. What you don't understand is it is God saying, stay home and take a day. So again, I don't want you to confirm this. But then there would be a very credible thought that he believed that his mother was taken as a prisoner by Neptune. And by going to war with Neptune once he became emperor, he could potentially free his mother from the sea. I don't want confirmation if that is a valid historical argument as to why he would go to the war with the sea. I will. It's just that's yeah. Like it's one or the other. It's one or the other. Like how Luke was like, you know what, I'd do the same thing. I like history too because it just makes me laugh. But it's one of those where you go, all right, we need to have it. We need to have a minute. We need to talk to some people. When did therapy get invented? Not early enough? Got it. What do you mean you love medieval era, but you don't want to be transported back there? Wouldn't that be where you would want to be? No. No, I love plumbing. I love plumbing. I love not having a monarch that keeps the toilet secret from everybody for 100 years. Bitch. Again. I wish that wasn't historically accurate, but, well. If you needed another reason for a Scotsman to hate an Englishman, you got one. Who put... Sir, are you telling me that history support animals? I'm telling you history has support animals. I'm not saying it supports it. He had emotional support horse. Telling me that if that emperor lived today, he would have a purse with a dog in it. He would. He 100% would. How do you find the weird stuff? You stop looking at England. That's how you find the weird emperors. Oh my gosh, 18K likes. Let's go. Catman Dizzy taught most of my stuff. Oh my gosh. Luke, she might be really similar to you. Bro, what's up, Siobhan? If you're wondering, yes, I am quite literally just mining a mountain. If you're wondering why we're clearing a mountain, we're clearing a mountain to make room for Finrad. Because this is just 2 streets of Finrad, and we got a lot more streets to go. Plus, this is a monumental task that I want to break up. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're wrong. But I also think he would have been kicked out of it, so... He definitely was a theater boy, but he would have been kicked out of like every friend group. Wasn't one of Nero's big things like he was doing a play while Rome was burning? I think I'm trying to remember off of a Wendigoon video. But yeah. Rome burned down and he went, guess what? I'll rebuild Rome. Well, also sees it all as government property and make it a giant shrine to myself. No, definitely not. Definitely not. It's really hard to come back from something like that. Some might say near impossible. Some might say it causes an insurrection. Oh my god, 20k likes. Oh, by the way, I did catch the, hey, we noticed your stream's been inactive while you're actively flying around. So. Anyways, Luke, can you hear the music again? I did turn it up a little bit. I want to say this crushing snakes. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Hmm. Vibe increases 10 times, yes. Does it? Or I think it just, I don't know if it's a Bedrock version. Bedrock thing. But in Java, whenever they eat grass, they regrow. Oh. Yep. I. All right. Still so slow. Yeah. That's why I built a farm for it. Then I never use woolen in my builds. Okay, I don't know who here watches Hermitcraft, but can you believe that they actually turned Fire Tick on? Who wants to place a bet on how long it actually lasts on the server? Until everybody feels bad for burning down Scar's home base. Like, so I'm not gonna lie. I got over that hurdle pretty quick with turning off Fire Tick, so. I was like, oh cool, they did that? I'm doing it too. Plus builds are just nice to have around. Because there's no way in the world Wormy would be able to exist without Fire Tick being off. Yeah, Luke, you're good. You're good. We're at 20K. Don't hurt yourself. You're good. You've done more than enough. Take your rest, soldier. Take your rest. So I might also go in and do a little bit more extensive. But do you guys think it'd be a good idea to post kind of that little world tour that we did just on TikTok, like to have a video on it? Probably going to be a longer one, but I feel like it would help. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm also probably going to post it to YouTube just so we have that world tour, and then we'll kind of update it as builds get updated. And yeah, I'll pull it after tonight. Because I do know, I think somebody by the name of Aaron Yeager the other night asked if I had a tour video, and I was like, no. So I'll probably do that and then use that to take my time a little bit on the next YouTube upload and really nail down the style I want to go for. So, but I'm also going to have 4 days where I am going to try to stay off of my feet as much as possible. So, oh my gosh. Let's go take away. Yeah. Yeah, Luke. Like Attack on Titan. Enjoy your food, Sophia. Enjoy your food. We still got at least another hour. So I'm probably also gonna, we're also probably gonna go do some work over on the farm, on the ocean monument. So bye, Sophia. Bye. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. I don't want flint. Out of here, flint. Flint Lockwood. Yeah. Go like so. Wee. Wee. All right. Go like so. Recordisha pod. Logan works or Kong, or I'm really not too picky on it, so. The weird thing is, the thing I'm least used to being called is Logan, so at least that was for a long time. Not so much anymore because that's just what everybody calls me because I'm about the only Logan they know. So really unprofessional to call somebody by their last name at work. So but yeah, so alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these guys. We're gonna take these guys. And we're going to go throw them into our sorting system. So everything's going up. Perfect. All right. Now I kinda will have to come back and work on a later date. So what we're gonna do is we are going to repair everything and then head on over to our monument and continue clearing that out. We might actually clear all of it out tonight, so but we'll see. We'll see. I heard you. Gonna get a lot of this stuff. As you can see, we have a very, very efficient XP farm. Sir? Oh yeah, thank you, dear Demarius. I know. I knew. You can't hear it, but we actually have Crowder right now playing on my TikTok stream, so yeah. I worked really hard in the last 5 years on the server, so I shouldn't say that. This is me working at 100% for about a year and then just crashing. So and then slowly making improvements and now being almost fully locked back in. Yeah, dude, Marius, I know. Same to you. So he loves you too. Yeah. Really need these guys to re-up their trades. You know, I really need to be trading for... Okay, so this is where things start to get dangerous, right? This is where things start to get dangerous. I'm starting to want to finish the mob farm just to see it fully complete and fully incredible like it is. So, which isn't a bad thing. I actually really love that I want to complete it, so did I not sleep? I did. They're just not refreshing. They're like, we have enough iron. We don't ever move, and you're the only one we ever see. Why would we need more iron? Because I need more emeralds. Hey, bud, your bench is right here. Is it this one? Did I tell the guy? No, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. Hmm. Okay, did you guys do it? You did. Good job. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. You're so good. You did such a good job. I can't believe Luke would say those bad things about you guys. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing around. Drake, where's the door? Oh, it's right here. Use it. Boom, baby. Really like the Luke. Oh, what you say screw me for? 100% just I need you to know. I need you to know. I read that as a minion. Like the minion going, what? I think that's how I read that. I'm sorry. But I don't know how else to tell you. I don't know how I'd react to somebody saying, I don't know about you, but I read that like you said it like you were a minion. I don't know how I would feel about the village. No, not the village, the villagers. I would. I would. I've done it. I've done it to their face. Actually gonna get glass too. All right. All right. Here's where. Yes, they're helping. They're helping. All right. So here's where my insanity goes. Um, I'm gonna start collecting glass because when we get everything drained for the monument, I'm gonna put up glass walls. So I love sanity. Ah. Yeah, glass. Why did it sound like I said something else? Now I'm really concerned that I did make it sound like something you'd throw around in a circle. Um, Yes, we throw love around in a circle. I know you were correcting yourself, but it's fun. Yeah, Luke, I do. Dirt? Huh. I do. I just don't use it very often, so. But I also am not going to be. I'm not going to be doing that for. Also, not going to be doing that for the glass. I'm going to be trading for the glass because. Alright, so I actually need to pull this guy up because what I need to do is to pull up this in File Explorer so I can pull up this 2127. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm not actually like planning on using it in that sense. So, I'm going to trade for a lot of it. Hello. Hello, Ihab Animation. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to smith that much or clear out that much sand. So, because we can use sand and concrete. So, like, one of the biggest hurdles to me, probably when you have to ask that question, Santonio. That's probably when it's too much chest pain. That's probably when. So. Yeah, I get that. So there are so many guardians over there. What did I do with my other ones? Oh, there they are. Oh, thank goodness I have a whole nother box. Luke also says, Santonio, can you get a hold of anybody? Because that might be a bigger issue. Also, Luke says hi again. Antonio says hi as well. Luke sent a heart back. Ooh. That's probably something to avoid then, yeah. All right. You know, if it makes you feel that way, like I would try to avoid it. Yeah, Luke, I did. At one point in time, I know Grian was doing some testing with it. So, but yeah, I mined all the sand by hand. It's not too hard. My gosh, would you? Like the fact that I'm at the point where these guys are just kind of like they're like a cat that's not leaving you alone. See what happened? Hmm. Yeah. I can see you underneath there. Like, bro. Accidentally opened up Overwolf. Ooh. Gonna accidentally start recording and tank my CPU. Oh my gosh, Messy Dragon. I would love more viewers. I'd also love it if you just never come back. I think we can all agree that was very clearly directed towards the spam bot. So, really like overshot. No. Oops. On. So this is a funny story. My PlayStation controller up button has stopped working for some reason. You perhaps have a Cheeto in it. You perhaps have a Cheeto in it. Because that might be the thing. That might be the issue. I've had it where I've accidentally had Cheetos inside my controllers before. So you have to remap it? Opinions on scallops? You. I'm sorry, I do not do fish or anything from the sea. I see the predicament, Luke. I see the predicament. Yes, that is very, very hard. Nice. With your broken controller. And don't get one clip by the bots. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nah, Santonio, I am a very I eat red meat and potatoes. Like that's the best way to describe what I eat. But yeah, it's really and the sea. I used to work at a pizza ranch, and when I was training somebody, and they said it helped them to the day, like they left. Whenever a Bronco showed up, it's every meat except for chicken because chicken isn't a real meat. I don't know why I said that. I just did. It's like I apparently woke up choosing violence against poultry. But like that was also the easiest way to say all meat without chicken, so it worked. Can't blame me for it not working. What's everybody's favorite type of pizza? I want to know. I want to know something. I'm doing a impromptu study. We're going to start a war here. You guys just don't know it yet. But yeah, now I'm in the water with you. In a full die. Is that worth it? Was it worth it to do that? Your favorite topping is just meat? Oh, what type of topping do you like on your pizza? All the meat. As much meat as you can have on there? Yeah. I love all meat. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it. I like it as a change of pace from pepperoni, so. But I am a simple person. You give me a pepperoni pizza, I'll be super happy. Yeah. Oh, trust me, Luke. I know what's on an all meat. I know what's on an all meat. Yeah, and the other opposite way, I'm very picky. So, onions, mushrooms, cheese, garlic, and sometimes jalapenos. Oh my gosh. Santonia, like I get the pork thing, chicken thing gives you like weird things to you. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so pineapple. Yay or nay? Yay or nay on pineapple? We're starting a war here. You like spice and sour? No? A no from Luke on pineapple. A no from Luke on pineapple. So far, Luke's right. Can't say that because it's not appropriate. Hey guys, I'm apparently drowning. You seen people put kiwi? Kiwi? Kiwi on pizza. Tell me they were Hawaiian, because that low key sounds more Hawaiian than a Hawaiian pizza. Like I haven't either, but that feels Hawaiian. That feels like the markets decided pineapple was Hawaii's thing, but like in reality it's kiwi. Like I'm not gonna lie, if it's some Samoan, like I'm gonna let him have his kiwi. I'm not gonna lie. They were from New Zealand? You know what? That's were they like native New Zealanders or were they because that's like Hawaii adjacent. If I'm being serious, that's Hawaii adjacent for and if you're wondering what I mean by that, have you seen the people doing hockey? The hockey in like New Zealand Parliament? Like it's the same type of native tribes I think that Polynesians originated from, so what the that's just weird. That's not right. Look, we both know which one of us will die first. Okay, so it's apparently a Swedish and Denmark thing, but these people were from New Zealand. I'm gonna keep it real. European appropriation. That's what my story is, and I'm sticking to it. Do I just not know where Kiwis come from? They wear water drops as hats. I'm not gonna lie, that made my night. That made my night. Peacock spiders apparently wear little water hats to attract a mate. That that made my night. That actually legit made my night. That was information I didn't know I needed, but now that I know it, I know I need it. Like, don't know where Kiwis come from. I look like a Kiwi expert to you. If you answered yes, get out. Oh yeah, well, Santonio, did you know that a group of gorillas is called a troop? Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. It's because my Discord server is the Monkey Troop. Rabbit's being called a floof, though, is 100%. That is hilarious. And then you try to correct hilarious to awesome. Yes, a group of people is a headache. Yes, yes. Yep, I believe that one. Yep. So you're telling me an alpaca unpacks her baby? You're telling me an alpaca unpacks her baby? So could you call a baby alpaca and unpacked? You call a baby alpaca and unpacked? These are questions we need answered. Trying to remember where I asked you for your opinion, Mr. Guardian. I very clearly did not. You're all good, Antonia, you're all good. Luke, I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe that's the case. I really don't. I genuinely believe they're a metaphor for the IRS. Don't ask me how. That's just my theory. A game theory. That son of a bitch. Hmm. Alright. You know, it's really concerning when it just disappears into the darkness of the water. That it really makes you think about the universe and what we're doing here. What's our purpose? Do you know how much it would suck if kelp broke sand? I also started with the deepest part first, so. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. See, there's something they don't want us to know, Antonio. There's something they don't want us to know. They just won't tell us what it is. All right. We'll worry about that other side later. Whee! The Guardians just fight everything. Ah. Fine, I'll take the stairs. Let me get it from that far away. Oh, we got a live one, boys. We no longer have a live one, boys. Wah. All right, wonderful. Still have all 20 sponges, or 60 sponges. Perfect. Hmm. Ow. So we fly down here. Like that. Take the stairs again, I guess. You know, I would love it if I could stick the landing one time. We're gonna use all 8 for this. Why? Just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. All right. Now time to do another line. Actually, I got a break. I gotta go reclaim sand. Got a lot of sand down here. We got a lot of sand down here. How many viewpoints you have? Is that the number next to your name? Because if that's the case, 68. Also, hello, Magby. 69. It was 67, and then you typed twice, so now it's 69. See, I'm really happy. I'm really happy that because I don't have that pulled up all the time, I didn't see that, so I didn't say it. Just, it warms my heart. Now, how many more of these do I have? Okay, I can get rid of one more. One more. And we're good. And then we're good. Then we're good. Santonio, that is not weird at all. At least I can't say it's weird. So, if I said it was weird, then I'd be a liar because I've definitely had cheese at that time. I've definitely had cheese at that time. So, it was 6-7. And then I missed it because I'm an old man. Yo, what's up, Laughing Matter? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Gotta look quite a ways over to see you. So, But I'm doing good. Today's been good. We're clearing out a Guardian farm right now. We did a lot of mining earlier. Got really far in that, so just having a chill stream. Talking about random things. Quick question. Pineapple on pizza, yeah or nay? Yeah, we go for that. We go for that. I want this to be a place where people can just kind of shut their brain off. Partially because that's kind of what I do. So, we'll do some cool stuff, but also just forget the world outside. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm going to do the base tour and I'm going to introduce the style that I'm talking about with it. There's also, I'm going to get a under construction sign and put that up behind where I'm doing it. So, yeah. Woo. I still think we need to be able to tame those guys. I still think we need to be able to tame those guys. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. Like I started work early today. Like I started at I got ready at like 7:15 and I was out the door 5-10 minutes later. So I think we'll finish this guy up and then I'm probably gonna call it because I'm fading fast and we got yeah, a lot of family stuff tomorrow, so oh, I might have an infection in my knee or shin splits, one of the two. I love getting older. It's so much fun. Don't get old. It sucks. But I'm only going to go out to here now. Yeah. All I know is it hurts. It hurts to put weight on my legs. Oh my gosh. That's a really long time. And now I'm suddenly way more concerned about that. So. Ooh. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of is it's either an infection from a previous injury that just never healed, or it's that, which it could be an infection just because I've been working out a lot more recently. So I probably just got really pussy in there, and yeah, not fun. But it felt better today. Yeah. Oh, we're running on hard wood too. That definitely doesn't sound fun. Yeah. It's not good. So I'm happy that I'll have 4 days just to kind of get off of it. So we'll play a lot. We'll probably stream a lot on Friday. So but needless to say, I've been icing it pretty regularly. But yeah, I started working out recently again. Actually get my weight under control and get to a healthy weight, and yeah, then I get sick, and then now this. So I love it. I love it. Yeah, but that sticks. Yep. Yeah, it does stick. It sticks a lot. Nah, but it'll be good. It'll be fine. I'm if I do need to go in next week to get a checkup done, like I'm fairly confident the doctors will know exactly what to do. So we got a pretty good hospital, so probably tell me to lose weight, and I'll look at him and go, I was trying. That's why this happened. You've been working out recently? Yes. Hot. This happened. I think it's hilarious in a lot of ways. So yeah, like it's just yeah, it's just a little setback. I'm not gonna let it tarnish too much. So the really bright thing is I am wanting to get back into the gym as soon as I can. So is definitely the biggest like positive thing. So and I've been having a lot of fun going. I've been having a lot of fun going, so like these two things just kind of back to back just annoy the crap out of me. So, but we'll get over it. Do you know why that happened? Because I tried to drink water. Not drink water. Hmm. Oh, do you not have a 24-hour gym? I think I'll definitely... If my leg improves enough tonight, tomorrow and whatnot, I'm definitely going to go just hit arms real good one day, so I can put something in. Yeah, I need something. Yeah. That's another thing I really, really miss, and I wish I would have done more of, is use the school when I was in school. Like, I did not go there enough during the regular school year, so I would go like during football season because that's like you're supposed to be doing football then or doing gym then. But I wouldn't like do anything other than that. Hmm. Yeah. So nice. Nice. I played tackle both sides of the ball. I love playing defensive tackle, but we believed in small ball at the time, so I never really got to play defensive tackle. So I mainly was on our scout team and would go up against our offense the most, and that's when I really had a lot of fun. So I would also piss off the starters because I would try and practice. But our starting quarterback is in the NFL now, so I think we did something right. Oh my gosh. Hey, at least you got good experience. At least you got good experience. Yeah. Andrew Van Ginkel. He was in my class, and he's actually like a really, really chill dude. He's He's the starting outside linebacker for Minnesota, so. But he played quarterback for us, and he was pretty darn gifted. Oh yeah, he is 100% living the dream. Like, it's just a cool thing. So. Our town has 4,000 people in it. So one of the local banks actually does they'll do like ticket packages. So they'll send, you can buy a ticket through them for like $200, and it will come with like all food paid and a ride up there. So because we're 4 hours away from Minnesota, so it's not that far away. From Minneapolis, I should say. But yeah, all access drinks, all access everything. So it really is. So, and like I said, he's just a good dude. Like, and it doesn't surprise me that he's doing well, because he is. That's probably where he was smartest at in school. So. I also, though, need to get him into Hope Haven so he can see what we're doing there. Because I think he would really enjoy it, and his wife might as well. So. Yeah. It's definitely a hard thing to achieve, but if you achieve it, it's worth it. And I think the determination that it takes to focus so hard on it can definitely also be a very, very rewarding thing to have. So I think it can be very, very rewarding just to have that mindset too, where you're honed in, locked in on it. So. I heard Tom Brady's famous speech. Not too sure. I haven't really listened to speeches that much, so I'm not too sure. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah. Football genuinely is like, and I think just sports in general have, if you get into them and you keep them competitive, they are so good, especially in high school, for just teaching working together, pushing through adversity, like practice and patience. Like it's really, really, it has a lot of benefits outside of sports. Like that is the biggest thing. So, but yeah. We are gonna end it there. So, as always, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye. Yep, and here's just the awkward part where we're paused and I clicked on the wrong thing and now I gotta go to here and then to here. But yeah, stay awesome, be awesome. Catch you in the next stream. Bye.